did you feel about the games with energy, and do you think they were playing to the best of their ability?
First of all, they weren't with their main roster, therefore, after winning, it wasn't as satisfying. Because they only had like 10 days to prep with Homie, who is also not a mid laner main, so the amount of adjustments they had to make for the time they had was really impossible to get to our level, so it's not something to brag about winning against them. However, we did pass that nasty best of 3 stage, so I'm happy. The drafts were like a bit too in our favor. Like I'm not sure if it was Rose's fault or like no one just thought about it, but they just didn't make any adjustments after game 1, which was also like heavily favored on our side. Like Merc Erlang, you never should get both. I don't think this is a proper end to it just because they had us up, and I'm not sure if they're gonna stay with the like after Iamsensi situation. I'm not sure if he will return at all, so I think if anything the book kind of closed at summer finals, that both teams can beat each other.
As far as today's games against Trifecta, did you expect to play Trifecta, and how do you feel like you guys are going to do against Trifecta?
Before I watched the set and how the picks and bans went, I wouldn't have guessed they would win. I thought like before I saw it was like 70% chance United wins. I think the one thing that the teams that went to the qualifying stage before the actual Worlds tournament, what we have in favor is the fact that we had LAN practice right before it, so we're more tuned into the LAN environment. Therefore, I think United, or just in general the teams that directly qualified, were a bit sloppy. I guess outside of Splice, everyone else looked not really on top of their game. I like to play Splice just because we've never played it. Same with Trifecta, honestly. I did wish to play them, although I didn't have my hopes too high, but I'm glad they won. So now we can play someone new that we've never played before. I'm out.
Ice. Do you need something from mail? Drugs and shit?
I don't need anything.
Okay.
Oh, you mean me?
Yes, you.
No.
I said Ice.
I don't. Yeah, I'm too much into the role.
Dignitas, though, throughout the entire game, behind a goal. I don't think Dig
During Worlds, but we'll get to have choice of first or second pick. We're choosing first.
Okay.
Are we going off with the same plan that we came up with yesterday? We're banning the RTO, banning the Fenrir.
Okay.
Take up one of the 2 OT champions.
Right. I think we need to be careful with Erlang Shen. That's the only thing. But if you play Ares,
he dies right off the
okay.
They banned. So remember, they banned Freya Odin with their 2 bans.
Okay. I think that's fine. I think we can let them push through because like I don't see Paul playing it.
Paul will not play Wash.
I don't see him being Wash.
Get Erlang or Odin? I think we go Odin over Erlang.
No, Odin over everything. I think Odin might just be the top dog.
Yeah, I think Odin is the #1 pick for us in this entire tournament.
And same thing with Freya. That's the reason they keep on banning Freya. Freya seems to be a big issue for an AD.
Okay, so in terms of their play style, they try and pressure out dual lane a lot. They try and pressure out mid lane a lot as well. They don't care about solo lane whatsoever. They give Scary D something to AFK farm.
We need to secure our buffs in the dual lane side, no matter what.
I think for solo lane we should just get a fix that. It's game number 1.
Just get the pressure. So
get the pressure.
Just give you something that you can just control the lane with the level.
because like if they're all always in dual lane, then he can just do whatever the fuck he wants in the other lane, unless they come over, in which case we do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, we then start to invade on their buff, start taking off heroes ourselves. We put Paul behind as well.
Yeah.
Okay. But the big thing is, Paul is not the issue. The issue is Sam. If Sam gets off to a good start, Paul will then follow it suit and get a good start as well.
Yeah. That's the power of a Zeus.
I'm saying Paul, not Sam. Sam, not Sam.
Oh, Sam is just ace. It's ice, baby.
Yeah.
Wait.
So, we make sure that Sam does not get that good start, does not get those early kills that he wants. He typically does go for Blink, but in a composition that has heavy CC, he will go for Beats like an
I can do the invade again.
Right. I think that when we prepare for something like that, we need to be careful because there could be more people on the speed buff in case we have one vision and stuff like this. So you need to be careful as well. The reason like it works out so well yesterday plus because we just scored, yeah.
And because they had no idea what was happening.
That as well. This time they want to be aware, and we're not sure if we're going to have.
We still get
Still get along in that situation.
Okay.
Paul will play Graham mid. That is not an issue.
That doesn't matter. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
We got the plan.
Sure, let's go.
Keep your eye on this set. Keep thinking about what to do against Splice, okay? No, can you carry this back? I gotta go pee.
I was left alone.
It's that hot right now. Dignitas had a great year. They should feel very proud of making it all the way to the semifinals.
I feel wonderful. We're going to get a semi-final between Trifecta and Rival. Who would have thought it would be those?
I mean, there's a lot of questions going on here, but as far as how good these players are, that's something that I don't question. Listen, I was pretty honest on earlier this week. I said I didn't even see Trifecta making it out of placements. Now, hell, I think they can win the whole damn thing.
These Trifecta have opened up a little window for themselves.
Oh, beautiful.
The Gold Fury's been starting up on boats, the only one close. Just trying to get in range and look for a cheeky steal zone where from Neilmar's there. Gold Fury's getting reset, or is it?
No!
It got rivaled! They got rivaled!
Let's go. Let's go. Nice.
Everybody saw it in the crowd, but nobody on Trifecta saw it.
Oh, Zap's got no rules, Zap's got no beats, Zap's got no life!
Let's go.
Baby and Sam lining each other up around the speed, but they might be more concerned with the speed than the tower themselves.
They're just trying to protect the flank. Zapman sets up the fight. Big ultimate coming out from the Cerberus. Onto the back line goes Deathwalker. Scary D very low, is forced out of the fight. Meanwhile, DW very low. He's gonna escape, but everybody else getting pummeled.
Scary D's not gonna grow, but he will get the end of it. Ice Ice baby trade with Paul. Ice Ice gets a double.
Nice. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Fuck yeah, bro. Let's go. Fight. Yeah. Serve. Robin. Kill Robin, he's really low. Loading really low. Free casting, by the way. Careful, whoever needs to back. Just get the fuck here, man. I got fucked with back. Just focus that back line, man. Free, Set. Robin. Nice. Puller, jump here. Forward up. Roller. Nice. Let's fucking go. I pull Robin out.
Stunning. I have frenzy. I'm crazy.
Beginning of the game. auto rotation from mid lane to back copies and solo sides. And a rotation down the corner there.
Yeah, but I am that much more shittier.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but you're better off being a shittier dragon than anything. I think that's probably
No, because like we wouldn't have died if I have dragon hunter.
Every single time you guys were on Fire Giant, they knew about it. They had wards defensively, it's right on the edge, which was just a regular ward, no central ward. Your central wards wouldn't have been able to get to it. We definitely need to be playing around our lanes a lot more. Throughout the early game, we really do. Like, Paul went on pressure through the early game, Zama went on pressure until about level 10. We need to be doing better, we need to be putting pressure onto those picks. So it was like, yeah. Okay, in terms of picks and bans, do we think anything needs to change?
I think everything was fine. I think
honestly, I think
what give them more and take whatever is there. I think it's maybe we'll leave Miracle.
Yeah, not Bamberg, and somebody else. We can take Ares against them. Dude, that was a fucking steal and a half. But then one of the fights we had at Golf here afterwards, after that point where they got Fire Giant afterwards, that was Let's sit down, get in the lobby.
Right now, I think it's actually a point where you want to be able to use it.
Bo in trouble, has to beads away. No beads used by Zap. Neilmar on the rotation too.
Oh, bad
Keep an
fight.
eye on Callus as Zap is trying to keep him busy. But Bo baited it well. Aegis used by Zapman. Last shot, he's still alive, but Bo still gets the kill. And now Callus and Wolfie are here. Bo Sanford Soccer's beating up Wolfie.
Meanwhile, you've got Paul in the wings as well. Sanford Soccer surrounded by 3. Neilmar shows up looking for the ultimate. Wolfie very low, picks up a different target. Wolfie, Bubba comes up to the top. Now 2 players here. It's all team rival. 3 players coalesce on top of 1. Sanford Soccer trying to run.
But where's Deathwalker, boys? Hi, the monkey has arrived. And now the gravity surge picks up Sanford Soccer. Paul on the
They're
run.
gonna chase.
Deathwalker will just keep going.
They're gonna chase Paul onto the tower, Paul onto the ground. Ice Baby melts them down. Team rival take control of the game.
Way of playing objectives time and time again.
Well, Rival really like to do that because Rival really like to team fight.
They got Paul, they got the beads. In comes Callus too to make sure Zaman can't get involved. Paul is surrounded, Paul is dead. All investment onto the mid lane. Ooh, Neilmar trying to make something happen with the Ragnarok. Can't find a target. Meanwhile, Sanford Soccer gets a big old lead. The poison spreads.
Wolfie goes down. Here comes the Scary D. Wolfie is in trouble as Neilmar has half HP. Jump away because he's safe from Ice Baby. 2 for 1. Team Rival
Scary's still
pushing.
Scary D's still in a lot of trouble, left alone, needs some support from Zap and gets it. Clay minions do a little bit of damage, but not enough whatsoever. Rival take 3 kills for 1. But Paul is on the way back. As is Sanford Soccer. In they go. Sanford Soccer looking for the kill on Ice Baby and finds it. The crowd pops because Trifecta are here to play. Rival hung around looking for kills, and now they're being punished.
Trifecta, the tag team champions, coming through and letting the rest of the carries funnel on in. Aegis is used by Paul, and Deathwalker puts down 1. Vote gets Paul, and here comes Wolfie.
Early on, just for vision, see where everybody is.
Meanwhile, Sanford Soccer is going to show up here. The zone from Scary D. 40% of the objectives so far. Wolfie is local, as are other members from Team Rival. Now down to 10%. Paul's still tanking. Over the top comes Ice Baby. Rival snatches it away! Trifecta can't hang on!
I think that was Ice Baby over the wall! Focus on it. Deathwalker front zone. He slows down Scary D. Gets the Magi's clock off Sam for Soccer. Fire Giant actually goes down the way of Rival, but Rival are now in a bit of a situation. Or is it Trifecta? I'm not so sure. Zapman gets callous. Sam trying to get away again as quick as he can, but Deathwalker's just too healthy. As Vote now manages to get the Freya swinging.
Sam for Soccer just gets caught up and controlled. Team Rival take the Fire Giant and they take the death of Sam for Soccer with them. Collis is down, but Team Rival don't seem to care. Scary D down to half HP. Rival seeping into the mid lane. Vote gets stunned, but everybody else pushing forward. Scream for Ice Ice.
And under the tower goes Paul. The Aegis keeps him alive for now, but Deathwalker might not be done.
Nice! Let's go, baby!
Dog. Zapman is not tanky, and he'll be the dog of this team fight. 24 for Team Rival.
And now Neomar falls back under pressure as the Phoenix does fall on the left-hand side. Middle one isn't exposed just yet to the tier 2, but they're gonna march on to the throne room once again.
I soloed that. You soloed that.
Actually, Neromal got his curse up on you, so technically it's a 2v1. Even better.
Yeah, exactly.
I trust in the guys to do exactly what they did, which was focus on the problems mid-game and sort them out. Hopefully, this next game we can iron out the problems before we even start, which means we'll be a clean 3-0.
We have no pressure on do early at all. Like, do get zero pressure in the last 2 games, I just get fucked.
Like, I keep saying, okay, we're going to just do that, I can get pressure, we're going to play around it. Again, we'll discuss that when we get back. For now, calm your emotions, okay? Calm down, reset.
All right, well, we're going to be jumping into the potentially final game of the semifinals today. Gentlemen, casters, is this going to be it for the semifinals?
I don't know, but to be fair, in the world of Smite semi-finals, Tom, we don't get 2-3-0s. That's not normal. Normally it's the finals that can be on one side of the fair, but semis generally can go the distance.
Ain't nothing normal about this weekend, Hindu man.
Tell me about it. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Fear Weevil up from Sam for Soccer, Waxing Moon soon after. Monkey Toss connects, but in comes Ice Ice Baby. Immune by Scary D for the first shot, but the second one, not so easy. Scary D wishes he had this second relic as he's being run down by Ice Ice Baby. The Waxing Moon's gone, and that is the strength of Pele in the jungle.
Let's do it. I want to be first, you first, go, you first, go. Careful, pass behind, pass behind, pass behind. Help left, help left, help left.
Sam with a blink, but there's only 3 members here with him with the Fear No Evil. Deathwalker though, pulled under the tower and immediately afterwards gets his ultimate off. Neomar's looking for a target, he's looking for the fat old Jonga, but the Jonga's just out of range and he jukes it out. Instead they pick up Ice Ice Baby, and that gives Wolfie all this time to get so much damage off that Ice Ice Baby's got himself a kill. Now Callus to the back line. In goes Vote 2 looking for Scary D, but he can't find the hit, so he forces Wolfie to pick up the kill. It's a 5-on-5. Neomar initiates on Deathwalker, gets the beat. Fear No Evil and Odin ring drop down. Into the base go Rival looking to burst one, and they've already got Sam for Soccer. Zapman's out of the fight, the Fear No Evil. It didn't really matter, the Phoenix is still under threat. Vote and Wolfie working on him. Trifecta have lost their left Phoenix.
That's really what I was talking about. Sam for Soccer drops the Fear No Evil, and after that, Team Rival say, all right, you did it, and now we're going to surge in. Deathwalker pops the ultimate, forces Trifecta off of the Phoenix, and just very simply, Team Rival are able to take that Phoenix exactly how they drew it up.
This is the issue, because Ice Ice Baby can get round the back. Paul has been forced to the sky, the card's still ticking.
There it is.
The Exorcism at the end will pick up the kill. And into the base go Rival, looking to make back-to-back finals 2 years in a row.
This is definitely it. The Titan down to 80%. Team Rival trying to fight on into it. Trifecta playing defense. Scary D's in the yellow. He's retreating down into the fountain. Team Rival going to it. We'll see you in the finals.
We get an EU NA finals once again. Rival The start of the year was great. Good performances throughout. Before they started to slip a little bit, but it looks like the rival their fans have come to love are back to play. And tomorrow, they're going to end up taking on Splice for the World Championship.
I don't think we've got the pressure on us because we've come to 2 lands now. We were the first EU team to win the first tournament. I don't think we feel the pressure of kind of the EU on our back anymore because it's kind of been that way all year now.
I was going to say exactly the opposite, but no, that's fine. Quite a lot of pressure, but you know, I'll leave it with what Joey said.
Talking about it behind the scenes, how this is their first time ever at a world stage. How do you think they'll fare?
Not just Rivals, EU's first console Worlds, and I don't know, if I was them, I'd be really excited. I think the scene is really close right now. I think the PlayStation team was even pretty close also, even though Astral did beat them pretty badly, but I think all of the teams were pretty close together.
All right, now it's time for us to get into the action. Rival up against Flashpoint. I appreciate you being patient with us while we bring you right into the action. And again, whoever wins this gets the luxury of getting to go up against Astral, who look very strong playing with Chapo in the support role, response, but just not going to be enough. Not going to be able to pull him in, though Aegis is there, so he will get 2 with the change, but now Jumpa's stuck.
But Jumpa's out of no man's land. Doesn't seem to matter, though, because Delaney picks up Bacor's Ghost on the backside, and the Geb Shield could not have been better timed. Jumpa finds Fly, and now it's just a full-on collapse from Flashpoint.
That's 4 for Flashpoint. That comes out in their favor. Rival reeling after a big surge from Flashpoint, and they're not even going to go for the Gold Fury. It's 21 minutes in, and they're going to start heading right towards the Fire Giant.
Now he's going straight to the Powwow. Going to catch Dinosaur, but won't be able to pull him in just yet.
So Jumpa now relegated to the right-hand side. It's Rapio looking for a little bit more damage, but can't find anyone. Predators goes right up into the Somersault Cloud, has to wait out the bad weather as he can come back down. He wants Jumpa on the right-hand side and barely makes it back out. No, he does not. The Trickster Spirit hunts him down. The Jungler makes it pay.
Down pretty easily, and that's not the end of it either. Flashpoint Cataclysm off the mark, though. Blink to the center of nobody, but look at how low this Titan is.
Immediately Fly drops the ult, but it might be too little, too late. Flashpoint barrel into the Titan room, take it down, and claim game 1. Already Rival a bit on the ropes.
All that happened there, the one fight which turned it for you guys, first of all, we was getting in blue on cooldown, right? But we was equaling goals, so we was giving up all neutral objectives. They got Oracles all during the game, they got mid-camp all during the game. We can't just go, oh yeah, we're getting blue buff, but it's just equal across the map. We're not pushing on either solo, so what's the point of doing it? The problem is that on mid-camp. We said Zeus was the problem, so we didn't go on mid-camp, so we was giving them free fun to get to level 20.
I'm feeling like we've got a very exciting game here on the line. Thank you, Kelly, on the desk. Finch and Taco yet again on the call as we move into game 2 between Rival and Flashpoint. Winner will be finding themselves facing Astral Authority in this best-of-3 match. And really, Flashpoint are knocking on the door already. One more win. Or Rival have got to find a way to right the ship.
5-man group from Rival, though. Looks like they plan on turning things around with this Gold Fury, but everybody from Flashpoint already knows that Rival's intentions are for this Gold Fury. Darkest Night has come out. Communication is all over the place, and it's going to be Jumpa who brings down Dinosaur first.
Once the lights are off, Jumpa goes right to the back line and puts in good damage, but so does Fly with the Tycho drums, but that does not deter Crimson, who's able to find Predators. Volcanic Lightning have been saved this long, not enough to keep Jumpa alive, but he brings everyone low. Crimson dashes in aggressively. It's a double kill from Coast, but he ends up falling too. The only one still standing is Rapio. Overall 4 for 3 in favor of Flashpoint. The fight instead, Tycho drums right into the back of the Kumba.
So much damage, but keep an eye out for Keeks, man, because Rapio's been focusing him the whole time. And still, it's going to be Crimson who comes down on top. He's going to bring down Dinosaur right in the heart of the Gold Fury pit. And it's not over just yet. Predators will strike back, taking out Matt Koiz. And of course, you can expect him to keep going because he's going straight onto Crimson.
He wants to try and turn things back around, but Delny left unchecked is able to find Rapio, and he wants to hunt down Coast too. Can't find the damage. Axe turn around, and the Panic makes it happen. Coast somehow stays alive to turn things around. Rival finally answering back with a big fight, and they want more. Crimson has to use the Aegis Ghastly Breath, not enough, and dash to get away from the jump.
This could be a turnaround, though, for Jumpa. He's got plenty of damage. Defender of Olympus is going to buy him a little bit of mitigation here, but it's still not enough. Jumpa doesn't have the numbers to take out Predators.
And now he gets taunted back in. Rightway trying to jump out, paralyzing spit. The damage is way too much. That's enough to shut down Jumpa.
Delaney could be looking to spot out Predators. Blink over the wall. The Stingent Torment not going to grab up anybody, but Predators went so deep into that tower, he's just dead.
That's really unfortunate, but a nice axe coming out from Coast to try and line up some return damage. As well, it's Fly that finishes that one off. somehow they turn that Predator's jump, where he goes entirely too far, into a 3-for-1.
Vaporish, understanding that Flashpoint are on this Fire Giant, still looking to play defense, but he's met by Matt Koiz and Jumpa.
And he's done enough to force them to leash it. He goes back in, looking for damage, actually finds the kill on the King somehow. That's insane. It is enough to slow them down for now, but now Predators is left on an island surrounded by 4, and the Agni bombs are enough to shred him down.
Bombs are going to be able to create enough distance, though. The Dinosaur's follow-up is going to be for naught because Flashpoint are instead looking to counter-collapse. It's going to be Predators who get sent up into the air for the epic uppercut, but Raphael gets 2 with that Erlang ultimate.
The Taiko drums was nice in the narrow quarter, but just not enough. Jump against Raphael first, and Matt Koiz is still alive inside the passive fly. Is able to find Crimson, and Coast finally does take down the Kumbhakarna. Flashpoint bite off more than they can chew. A double kill for Coast as they push Flashpoint back. It's Dinosaur stepping a little bit forward, feeling confident. Though there is a ward there, Flashpoint certainly have vision.
But Flashpoint, whether or not they want to acknowledge it, Rival do have an opening. They cannot afford to lose 3 to 4 members any longer because 33 minutes approaching the 34-minute mark, these death respawn timers are just simply too long. If you lose 3 members at this stage, you're unlikely to play defense.
It's going to be very difficult to defend, but this could be a potential problem now for Dinosaur. They lock him down with the epic uppercut. Taiko drums is good to buy him time, but Keegs finds the first kill. Jumpa is right behind him by removing Dinosaur, and they want Coast on the back end. A double now for Flashpoint's juggler. Raphael is able to find some blood, but a triple coming out for Jumpa, and they want to lock down Predators as well. Taco, I think you might be right. Flashpoint with a chance to move into the Titan room. Flashpoint with a chance now to try and grab this game and send Rival home and move their way to the finals. It's only going to be 10 more seconds before Dinosaur's back, and there's no way for Predators to return to base to defend. Flashpoint take game 2 and take the set quickly.
There was definitely some curious parts of that.
It's a rough one. Yeah, we win some, you lose some. Yeah. Man, they made it. That was an achievement this year.
No regrets about what happened last stage. Now we really gotta keep the EU dream alive. Just slowly going. You played 51.
What was I supposed to say again?
Tell them to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe for more content. See you next time.